So I dropped a new photo on Instagram. I'm really walking the line here. I need y'all to go leave a comment, man. Help me out. Help me out. At number 49, I have Chris Paul. And at number 48, I have Big Booty Lowry. They didn't make the top 50 for any list that I saw. I thought Evan Mobley was pretty good. I low-key think he's better than Darius Garland, but all of these lists had Darius Garland somewhere around here. So I threw him in here. I mean, I guess he had a good year for the Cavs. I wouldn't know. A lot of people had Klay Thompson above Andrew Wiggins. I can't do that. To me, that doesn't make sense. At 29, I have James Harden. I know. A lot of lists actually had him a lot lower than this. And as I'm looking at some of these guys at like 24, 23, 22, maybe James Harden could maybe crack the top 20. At 26, I have Chris Middleton. And at 25, I have Pascal Siakam. Chris could maybe be a spot above. He could maybe be above Pascal. And you could maybe throw Harden up there, but other than that, this is the top 50. Yo, so I know you guys are pretty excited about this top 25. We're gonna get into it. Don't worry, this video is insane. I know you're gonna love it. But on my Patreon, I'm back on my Patreon. I just dropped probably the best Real Nigga Tales story time I've ever dropped before in my life. I don't know if I've ever dropped a 40-minute plus story time before in my life. This is the craziest story ever. It'll never make its way to YouTube. It'll never get dropped on YouTube. So if you're interested in the craziest story time of my life, Clark caps out in Paris. Go check that out on Patreon. Anyways, let's get into the top 25. At 24, I have Anthony Edwards. And at 23, I have LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards are really neck and neck. In fact, Anthony Edwards still follows me. LaMelo Ball unfollowed me, so honestly, I should have Anthony Edwards above LaMelo for that reason alone. If we being real. At 22, I have Damian Lillard. And this is why I said to James Harden in the last video, he could have went somewhere around here. Let's pull up the list so you guys can see. I feel like James Harden maybe could have went somewhere right here. I don't know. It's tough. This is when it starts getting really tough. Shit. Holy fuck. At 21, I have my twin, Zack Levine. Some people actually had him higher on the list. I'm not ready to give him the nod above Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell. Jaylen Brown, you are in the top 20. Congratulations. I seen a picture of Jaylen Brown in Paris a few days after the finals. Wasn't even mad. You gave it your all. You do whatever the fuck you want. Not mad at all. He gave it heart. I put him at 20 off his heart alone.
Honestly. Yeah, I put him in 20 because of his fucking heart. No cap. 19, Donovan Mitchell. He's honestly been falling down on my list. Can we look at my list from last year? This will be funny. Yeah, this was my list last year. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's falling down. Chris Middleton dipped a little bit too. Julius Randle nosedived. Zion's nowhere to be found. Chris Paul's getting worse. Anyways. At 18, I have Paul George. This is assuming everyone is healthy at 100%. I have Paul George, who skill-wise is better than a lot of these guys, but he's getting a little bit older. So I can't put him ahead of like somebody like a Trae Young or Bradley Beal. I can't do it. Bradley Beal was actually like around here on most lists, is around like 20, but he's farther up on mine. Anyways, yeah, I have Trae Young on top of Paul George here. I think he's shown enough in the playoffs with his weak-ass squad to prove some shit. If I'm Trae Young, he need to get the fuck out of Atlanta. Don't waste your whole career there. Fuck all that Migos, loyal to the city, man. Fuck that, bro. You trying to win or not? Because y'all ain't never going to win in Atlanta. That's just my opinion. But I have him at 17. At 16, I have Jason Tatum. And believe me, I wanted to have him lower. Believe me, I wanted to put him even lower. Believe me, he was a lot higher on a lot of these lists. He was first team, all NBA. Above guys like Curry and LeBron. Anyways, on my list, he's sitting pretty at 16. Now, this is when it starts getting very interesting. At 15, I have Bradley Beal, who again was a lot lower on a lot of the lists I saw around the 20s. I think Bradley Beal is absolutely insane. At 14, I have DeMar DeRozan, who was a lot lower on lists. I was surprised at how low. I think some people might have even had Zack Levine above DeMar DeRozan, which is crazy to me. I've seen everything that I need to see out of DeMar DeRozan. He could honestly damn near be number 12 on my list. But I'm not going to get crazy, but DeMar DeRozan could damn near squeeze his way to number 12 on my list. 30 points a game, bro. He literally looks like Kobe. At 13, I have Kyrie Irving. Hey, Kyrie, man, if you watching this, man, I went and got that COVID shot, man. That shit had me sick as hell for like 2 days. I'm like, this nigga Kyrie was right. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, Kyrie plays when he wants to. We know the Kyrie story, but when Kyrie is healthy at 100%, doing his thing, I have him at 13. Yeah, I have him at 13. At number 12, I have Stephen Curry. No, I'm kidding. I got Curry. Nah, I'm joking. I have Devin Booker. At number 12, I have Devin Booker. And I'm telling you, this is the best list you will find. This is the best list there is. This list is absolutely perfect, flawless. Even as I'm sitting there reading it, I'm like, damn, this list is incredible. Yeah, number 11, I have Ja Morant. I put a question mark next to it because I wasn't sure, but Devin Booker sort of choked a little bit against Luke and them boys. So, and I don't think Ja will go down like that. So off of that alone, because Ja has a bigger heart than Devin, even though Ja has Twitter fingers. And I mean Twitter fingers. Even though Ja cannot stop typing on his phone, I'm giving him the nod over Devin Booker at 11. Almost in my top 10. He was in top 10 for a lot of people. Not for me, though. But 11 is a great spot for John Morant, I think. At number 10, I have Jimmy B, who is a lot lower on a lot of lists. I'm here to end all of that shit right now. We done seen Jimmy do it a few years in the playoffs. 40-point games, two-way defender, two-way player. Jimmy B is number 10 on my list. And he fought hard to get to number 10. So I got a lot of respect for Jimmy Butler. Shout out to Jimmy Butler for hitting number 10 on Clark's list. The most prestigious list there is. Congrats. All right, now it starts getting interesting. Let me stand up. Okay, because this was a whole thing on First Take. Is Anthony Davis a top 7 player? And I talked about this a little bit. I'm here to set the record straight right now. The answer to that question is yes. Okay? Anthony Davis, when healthy, averages 30 points, 12 rebounds, can guard any player, an amazing passer, a great defender, that's in shape, that can shoot from anywhere, that was the #1 pick in the draft, that was the #1 player in high school, that won the championship in college, that has always been the best fucking player in the world since he was, how old are you in 5th grade? Do you guys have any idea how long that is? Do you have any idea how difficult it is to be the best player at your age from 5th grade all the way through the fucking draft? And you guys are gonna disrespect him by not putting him in the top 7 over a guy, let me not say some guys, over a guy, let's call him out, let's call the fat boy out, over the fat boy in Denver who chokes in the playoffs every single year. He's gonna choke in the playoffs this year, he's gonna choke in the playoffs next year. That's all he ever does, is choke in the goddamn playoffs. Stop it. You're making a fool of yourself. At number 9, I have Jokic. At number 8, I have Kawhi. And at number 7, I have Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis. Kawhi getting old, and Jokic ain't clutch. And that's the end of that. That's the end of it. We're not going to talk about him no more. I'm not going to let y'all get me worked up with these stupid ass takes where y'all compare fat Klay Thompson to a perennial superstar on both sides of the floor his entire life. Like, we're not ever going to make these comparisons again. The only people you can compare Anthony Davis to are people that have been the best player in basketball their entire life. Period. Okay. Just discredit Anthony. Like, that's crazy. That shit really be irking the hell out of me. At number 6, I have Luka. And Stephen A has Anthony Davis over Stephen A has Anthony Davis over Luka and Jokic, not over Kawhi. Just for clarification, he has him over Luka and Jokic because they're both fat and not in shape, and neither one of them sticks defense, and they've also only been good for 3 years. 3 years. A nigga be good for 2 years, and here y'all go. Here y'all go riding, cowboy. Giddy up. Giddy up. Somebody be good for 2 years. Y'all be, yeah. Stupid ass. With that being said, I do have Luka over Anthony Davis just because Luka was insane this last year. But Anthony Davis is my dog. And I don't like the disrespect. Now, this is when it gets freaky. At number 5, we got Joel Embiid, the best big man in the league. Unfiltered, realest player, 30 points a game, mask on, fuck it, mask off. You know, I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? Now we get to the answers that everybody wants. We get to the answers that everybody wants. At number 4, I have Kevin Durant. I have Kevin Durant. Oh my God, I hate to do this to you, bro. Oh my God, I hate to do this. I hate to do this. Because I don't think Curry is better than Durant, man. I'm sitting here, as I'm writing my list, I'm sitting here thinking like, man, if we swapped Durant and Curry and we put Durant on that Warriors team, would they have won? And I think the answer is no, man. I don't think they would have won, man. So I gotta put Curry I have to put Curry above him. And I don't think that Curry is better than Durant, but yes, I do. I guess I do. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kevin. Can I call you Kevin? Head ass. At number 3, I have Stephen Curry. All right, this is where the game stopped. This is where the game stopped. All right. Okay, I gave Curry his love. I put him above Durant. I put him above, look, he's above a lot of guys. Okay? He's above a lot of guys. A lot of guys. But this is where it stops. The road ends right here. I don't give a damn that he won last year. There's 2 guys that he's just not better than. And out of those 2 guys, I don't even need to say which is number 1 and which is number 2. I shouldn't even need to give my top 4. You you should already know in your head, whether you want to say it out loud, that's just totally different. But inside of your body, you know who the best player in the fucking NBA is. You know who it is. You know who it is. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to say his name. In fact, I won't say his name. You know who number one is. You know who number one is. And Giannis was going crazy, man. Shout out to Giannis, man. I got him in number 2 simply because he's a monster. And if he would have had practically any help at all, the Bucks would have two-peat. So look for him to come back next year and be the best team in the East, the best player in the East, damn near the best player in the league. Giannis is, you might not like the way he plays, but that shit is consistent as hell. Way more consistent than your little boy in Golden State. Than your little red-haired boy in Golden State. With a little pumpkin spice in the beard, boy in Golden State. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I got Giannis at number 2, man, and I got Curry at number 3. And that's the list. It's a good list, man. It's a good list. Anyways, flood the comments. I know I probably don't even need to say that. Flood the comments. And I will be getting my top 25 greatest players of all time to you guys very shortly. We're not done. We're not done here, boy. Get over here. We're not done.
So that was my top 25. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said at the beginning, don't forget I just dropped probably the craziest Real Nigga Tales I've ever dropped before in my life. Certainly the longest, the most detailed, the craziest. It's important to watch this so that you don't make the same mistakes I did, and so that you can do the same great things. I don't know what the opposite of mistakes are that I did. I'm kind of late. Anyways, but you should check it out. It's great. It's a great time. All right, I'm out.